morning children, welcome back to our plus 2 computer science class. So today we are going to discuss about the topic list in HTML. So we have already discussed about what is HTML and what are the various tags, basic tags inside HTML, all those things in the previous chapter, right? So in this chapter we are going to learn some new tags of HTML, and in that first one is what? List. How to create list in HTML. This is the first topic of chapter 5, web designing using HTML. So what is in the list? First let's have a look about that. So you know, in a web page you can write contents in various ways, right? You can write it as a paragraph, or you can write it as points, or you can represent the data in the form of table. You can write in various ways as you wish. So here we are going to learn how to create or how to write contents in the form of list. What is in by list? We can write our contents as points. So we can give it as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, that numbering, or we can put bullet points and then write the points or the sentence with that. So that are called what? List. And here look at the picture. Here you can see two lists are there, right? First one is tourist destinations and the second one is what? Names of some vegetables. So here you can see tourist destinations in Kerala, and I have written the names of tourist destination as 1 Alappuzha, 2 Munnar, like that. I gave the numbering as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And what about this one? Here you can see the names of some vegetables, and here you can see apple, orange, that vegetable names are there. That is in the form of a list, but in front of that names you can see one dot or that point, bullet point there. Instead of this numbering, here I have used that bullet points. So if you are writing list, or if you are writing your items in the form of this one, that is as 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C, that is called what? Ordered list. One numbering is there in front of that item. And if you are writing your contents in the form of points, that is bullet points or some other symbols in front of this one, in front of the list item, then we can call it as what? Unordered list. So in HTML, we can divide the list as 3. First one is ordered list, second one is unordered list, and the third one is what? Definition lists. So today we are going to discuss about the unordered list and ordered list in HTML. How to create unordered list and ordered list in HTML. So we can see the definition of ordered list and unordered list. Unordered list means items preceded with a bullet. So your list item contains bullet in front of that, bullet points in front of that. That is called what? Unordered list. And the second one is what? Ordered list. Items preceded sequentially with a numbered list. Numbered list means you can represent your items in the form of 1, 2, 3 or ABC like that, and such kind of lists are called what? Ordered lists. So let us see what all tags are required to create list, unordered list and ordered list in detail. So first we are going to discuss about what? Unordered list. So to create unordered list, I told you, in unordered list we will write items, in front of the items we will use some bullet points. Such lists are called what? Unordered list. So to create unordered list, we are using the tag UL in HTML. The tag name is what? UL. UL stands for unordered list, and this is a container tag. This UL is a container tag. You know, container tag means if you are opening this tag, we need to close that one. Opening and closing will be there with that tag. Then UL is a container tag, and then along with this UL tag, we have to use one more tag as a subtag of this UL tag to add the list item, and the name of that tag is what? LI. The name of that tag is LI. LI stands for list item, to add the list item. We are using this to add list items. So this UL is the main tag. By using UL tag you can create unordered list. It's a container tag, and under that UL tag, as a subtag of that UL tag, you can write what? LI tag, that is used to add list items, and this is also a container tag. This is also a container tag. And this UL tag is having an attribute called type. And I will explain what is the need of this type attribute. The attribute of this UL tag is what? Type. Then let's take an example and explain that concept. Okay. I need to create a list like this. It has 3 names, Anu, Manu and Sanu. How will you write these names in HTML in the form of a list? So this bullet point, I want to get this bullet point automatically. So to write this one, let's see how to write the code of this one. So first we are writing the HTML code. First we need to start which tag? HTML. First we have to write HTML. After HTML you can write head tag, and then inside the head tag you can write the title tag, and then after writing title tag, write some title. Here I am giving the title as list, and then close the title tag, and then after closing title tag you can close which one? You can close the head tag. So this is that head section. Then we are writing the body section, that is you can write body, and if you want you can give background color and all. I am not writing the code of that one, you know that. So after writing this body, we need to create a list like this, right? This is an unordered list. Why we are saying this as unordered list? The reason is that it has points in front of that, right? That bullet points are there. So to create unordered list, we are writing the tag UL, unordered list. Then UL space, I told you it has an attribute called what? Type. Type is the attribute of UL tag. So you can write UL type is equal to, in double quotes, you can give 3 values. You can print the bullet point as a disk or as a square or as a circle, that is your wish. So for that one you can use any of the 3 values such as square, disk or circle. So this type can have 3 values, and that are, this type can have 3 values that are disk, square and circle. So you can give any of these 3 values. So if you are not giving this type attribute, if you are not specifying anything like this, you are simply writing the UL tag, then automatically your list will display as this disk, this bullet points. It will display with this bullet points if you are not specifying the type attribute. So the default style of this UL tag is what? Disk. It will automatically come as disk. So I am here, first I will show you. If you want to write the value, you can write disk or square or circle. So here I am writing it as disk, and then close that angular bracket. Then you need to add the list item. Your first item is what? Anu. Anu is your first item. So here to add the list item, we have to use the tag called li. So write li and then write the first item, that is Anu, and then after writing that, close li. Then the second one is what? Again write li and write the next element, that is Manu, and then close the second li. And after this, I will write the code here. Then after this one, you have to add the third element, that is Sanu. So for that one, you can again write li, Sanu, and then close this li. Now we have completed all the 3 elements. We have added these 3 elements, and then after adding that, you have completed the list, and then you have to close which one? UL tag. So close UL tag, and then close body tag, and then close HTML tag. So this is the way to create this unordered list. If you are using it as square, you will get the bullet point in the form of a square like this, filled square. You will get it as a filled square. And if you are writing this instead of this square, if you are writing it as circle, then you will get your bullet points like this in the form of circle. This is about what? Unordered list. Now let's see one example. So children, look at this. Here you can see one code. I want to create a list like this, that is it has one heading, functional units of a computer, and then it has 4 elements, that is input unit, CPU, storage unit and output unit. So the functional units of a computer, I have printed the values, or I have listed the items using unordered list. So the code of that one is Here you can see first we have HTML, head, title, then close head, then after that I wrote this BG color, that body BG color, you can give any color, I gave it as grey color, and then I gave the text color as blue, that you can give as you wish. I have a heading here, the heading is functional units of a computer, and then after that I have started which one, this UL tag, UL type is equal to disk, and then by using this LI I can add the list item, which is my first list item, that is input unit. So I have added input unit and then close this LI, and then next one is CPU, then third one is storage unit. So I have added all the list items using this LI tag. Then after that close UL, close body and close HTML. This is the output. Okay. If you are giving UL type is equal to square, we will get the output like this as squares. So here if you are writing type is equal to circle, then you will get the list like this. So that is about our unordered list. So next let's see how to create an ordered list in HTML. So the next topic is what? Ordered list. You know what is meant by ordered list? If you are writing the list item in the form of 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C like this, if you are writing the contents like this by using the numbers or alphabets in front of that, then such lists are called what? Ordered list. So to create an ordered list, which tag will be used? Can you guess what will be the tag of ordered list? Unordered list, we have used UL tag. Then what about this ordered list? Yes, correct. To create ordered list, we are using the tag OL. The tag name is what? OL, and OL stands for ordered list. And this is a container tag. This is a container tag. And along with this OL tag, as a subtag of this OL tag, we can use which one? LI tag. And you know that is also a container tag, and why we are using LI tag? To add the list items. Now let us see what are the attributes of this OL tag. And the OL tag has two attributes. In UL tag we have studied that it has one attribute, that is type, and it can have three values: square, disk or circle. And here OL tag has two attributes. The first attribute is what? Type. First attribute is type, and the second attribute is start. It has two attributes, type and start, and the use of the start attribute I will explain later. And you know why we are using this type attribute? We are using type attribute to specify in which way we need to list our items, that is as 1, 2, 3 or as A, B, Z or as Roman letter 1, 2, 3 like that. In which way we need to list our items, to specify that we are using what? Type. And it can have many values, you can give many values along with that type attribute, that are the first value you can give it as, if you want to get your list as 1, 2, 3, you want to get like this 1, 2, 3 like that, you can use the value of type as what? 1. And if you want to get it as capital letter A, B, C, you want to list the items like this A, B, C, then you can give the value of type attribute as what? A. And if you want to list the items as small letter A, B, C, then you can use it as small letter A as the value of type attribute. If you want to display like this, that capital Roman letters 1, 2, 3 like this, then you can give the value of type attribute as capital letter I. And if you want to display one small Roman letters 1, 2, 3 like this, then for that you can use the type attribute as what? Small letter I. So let us see one example of ordered list. Okay, listen children, suppose you want to create an ordered list like this. It has 3 items, apple, orange and mango, and I want to give the numbering as 1, 2, 3 like that. How will you write the code of this one? How can you create a list like this? And you know, for that first we need to write what? HTML, and then head, and then title. You can write any title, so I am writing it as list itself, and then close title. Then after writing the title, you can close what? Head, Then after closing head, you can start which one? Body. So body, if you want, you can specify the background color and all. Then after that, after writing this body, you want to create an ordered list. Here we have numbering in front of the list item. So you have to use which one? OL. OL stands for ordered list. And you can use the type attribute, that is type is equal to what value you can give inside that. Here you can see the list is 1, 2, 3 like that. So if you want to get like that, you can give it as 1 and then close this OL, and then after closing you want to add the list items. So first list item is what? Apple. So to add the list item we have to use LI and then write the item, that is apple, and close LI. Then next one is orange. So again write the next LI and write the item orange and close LI. And the third one is what? LI. List item is mango, and then after writing this, close this LI. And after adding all the list items, you can close OL. Then close body and then close HTML. Close HTML. So this is our ordered list. Let's see one more example of ordered list. Here you can see the same question of unordered list I have done using an ordered list. That is functional units of a computer. I need a heading like that. Then input unit, CPU, storage unit, output unit, and I want to display this as 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And here for that, after writing the body and heading, I have started OL and gave the type attribute as what? 1, and then I have 4 elements and I have added that elements using LI tag. Now at last close OL, close body and close HTML. Now if you want to create the same list and instead of giving this 1, 2, 3, 4 and all, you want to give it as A, B, C, D like this. And what you have to do? If you want to do like that, then here instead of this type is equal to 1, you want to write what? Type is equal to capital letter A. Then you will get the list item as capital letter A, B, C, D like that. If you want to get it as small letter A, B, C, D, you have to write OL type is equal to small a. Then you will get like this. And if you want to get like this, you have to write OL type is equal to capital letter I. And if you want to get like this, you want to write OL type is equal to small letter I. Then the list item will automatically display according to the type that you have given. Okay. Now we have to discuss the second attribute of OL tag, that is start attribute. For that let's take an example. You can see one web page here, right? And it has a heading functional units of a computer. And here you can see it has input unit, CPU, storage unit, output unit, everything. But the thing is that if you are analyzing this, you can see the numbering is, it has started with 5. Input unit, the numbering of input unit is 5, then 6, 7, 8 like that. How will you get a list like this? So let us see the code of that one. So if you want to create a list like this, you have to write, I am starting with the body, and above this body tag, you have to write head, HTML, everything. And here I am starting with the body and I am writing OL, then write type is equal to, you want to get it as numbering itself, right? So I am writing it as 1 itself. That 1, 2, 3, that numbering is used here. So I am using it as type is equal to 1 itself. But after that, I want to start with the fifth value, that value 5. So I am writing it as start is equal to, in double quotes, give the value, starting value, that is 5. And then add your list item. LI, first item is what? Input unit. Close LI. Second item is what? CPU. Close LI. Third item is storage unit. Close LI. And the last item is output unit. And then close LI. and at last close what? OL. Then you will get a list like this. It will have the numbering 1 to 3 itself, but it will start with which one? 5. And if you want to display like this, E input unit, and then F CPU, then G H like this. Then what changes you have to make inside this one? Do you have any guess? I want to display like this. I want to display the list as alphabets as the numbering, but in front of that I want to start with which one? E. Then how will you write? Here you have to make a small change, that is OL type is equal to, in the place of type you want to write it as what? A itself, and start is equal to, what will you give the value of start? Can you give the value of start as E? No, don't give like that. If you want to start with E, in alphabet you know A, B, C, D, E. E is the 5th letter. So you want to write the value of start as 5. The value of start will take that integer value. So you want to give the value of start as what? 5. Suppose you want to start the same thing with, you want to start with D, E, F, G like this. Then what change you have to make? Type is equal to A itself and start is equal to 4. You should write it as start is equal to 4. Then you will get it as D, E, F, G in that form. So that is the need of start attribute, that is used to specify from which number or from which alphabet we need to start our list. So to specify that number we can use which one? Start attribute. So this is about our ordered list. So children, it's time to wind up today's class and see you in the next class. Thank you.